Holy smokes, guys, things are happening so fast. Just yesterday, I published a video on this new AI video generator, which was super realistic and high quality. I did not expect that today, yet another mind-blowing AI tool would be announced. This tool allows you to take any photo and make it say or sing anything. And it's super realistic. You can use it for free right now. Here are a few examples.
Here's a quirky fact. The Wilhelm scream, a famous stock sound effect, has been used in over 400 films and TV shows, including Star Wars and Indiana Jones. Who would have known?
To succeed as a model, develop a strong work ethic. Show up on time, follow directions, and give 100% effort. Build a rep for reliability and positivity. It's as important as your look. Combine dedication and a pleasant attitude for a thriving modeling career.
I am Morning Dove. I am helping Cinnabah today to perform the ancient wolf moon ceremony. It's an honor to meet you.
You've got a problem. Change your f***ing car.
You change your car because Checo has been saying the car is fine.
No,
Your driver has been going out.
Speak to my drivers.
Checo has been on the record and is in the
Let's go and get them.
I have it. I have it printed out.
Guys, sorry. We will make sure that we have FAA. We will discuss that in the proper way. Time to go on the track.
So you can see here, it can also animate non-human characters, such as this trash can.
Greetings, friends. Here I am, testing out Hedra's newly announced Character 1 Foundation model. According to Hedra, this is their first step towards building a multimodal creation studio accessible for everyone, giving creators complete control over emotional dialogue, movement, and yes, entire worlds.
In publishing and graphic design, lorem ipsum is a placeholder text commonly used to demonstrate the visual form of a document or a typeface without relying on meaningful content. Lorem ipsum may be used as a placeholder before the final copy is available.
The mission of Aptos is to build the safest and most scalable Layer 1 blockchain by creating universal and fair access to decentralized assets for billions of people.
As you can see here, it can also animate paintings. It doesn't have to be a realistic photo.
This is a test. It's a funny test, a painful test, an amazing test, just a test.
Here's an example of Mona Lisa.
My smile, a blend of joy and sorrow, holds timeless mystery. Leonardo's genius shines in every detail. I've witnessed centuries, yet remain serene. As you gaze upon me, we share a silent connection, a timeless dance of creation and contemplation. Cultivate self-awareness to navigate life's twists and turns with confidence. Get to know your thoughts, emotions, and values. It's the best way to make intentional decisions, build strong relationships, and stay true to yourself. Recognize your strengths and...
Alright, let's see if it can work with animals.
Ah! Why isn't my carrot cake perfect yet? I asked for sprinkles and glitter. I want my fluffy pillow and my shiny tiara, like, right now. And where's my rainbow milkshake? This is so not fair. I'm telling Mommy Bunny about this. You'll see.
So, with animals, it doesn't work so well. You can see this AI is probably trained on human data. So when we give it a picture of a rabbit, it tries to humanize it and warp its nose and mouth into a human face, which is moderately disturbing. So I would say this doesn't work as well for animals.
In a dense forest, a peacock boasted of his magnificent feathers to all the other animals, claiming he was the most beautiful and superior. One day, a severe storm hit, and the peacock's feathers became tattered and torn. Meanwhile, a small, humble sparrow, unaffected by the storm, continued to sing its melodious tune. The peacock, now plain and dull, realized that true beauty and worth were more than skin deep. However, the twist came when the sparrow started flaunting its resilience, becoming as arrogant as the peacock once was.
Hello, everyone. CryptoPunk Barbie here with an important tip for anyone into cryptocurrency. What is the most effective way to get a hardcore crypto-technical analyst off your porch? Pay him for the pizza. Get it? Pay him for the pizza. Ha. I crack myself up.
If you enjoyed this video, remember to like, share, and subscribe.
A tortoise, inspired by the famous story of his ancestor who won a race against a hare, decided he too would challenge a hare. The hare, confident but remembering the old tale, accepted the challenge with caution. As the race began, the tortoise set off slowly but steadily. The hare, learning from the past, paced himself well. However, the tortoise, wanting to ensure victory, took shortcuts through hidden tunnels. He emerged at the finish line well before the hare. As he celebrated, the hare revealed the true lesson. Honesty in effort is more rewarding than the outcome itself.
Hey, Twitter folks! I'm generated by Hedra's latest model, Character 1. Go check it out!
And then you can see here, it also works super well for these 3D animation characters. Alright, so the tool is called Hedra. They just announced this today. I'm dying to try this out. So I'll link to this in the description below. It's pretty easy to use. All you gotta do is click on try beta. And then once you sign up for an account, this is how you use it. So you can either upload your own audio file, or you can generate an audio file using text-to-speech, which is similar to how 11 Labs works. So for example, let's type in, if you enjoyed this video, remember to like, share, and subscribe to this channel to stay up to date with the latest AI news and tools. And then down here we can select a voice. Todd. Let's see what Todd sounds like.
The greatest gospel concert the world has ever witnessed is coming to Rochester.
Alright, so that's Todd. You can choose from several voices. What is this? Kawaii Erisita? What is this?
Hey, I'm Erisita. I might be a little ditzy, but I'm a lot of fun and the life of the party. Search Erisita in the voice library for my other voices.
This sounds like the overly flirty voice from GPT-4o. Anyways, let's go with Todd. And then here you can either generate a photo or you can upload your own. So let's just generate something first. Let's write a man, medieval knight. Let's see if this works. Perfect. So this is just Stable Diffusion, I would assume. So it's generating this square image, and note that you do need to use a square image for your generation, at least for now. And then that's pretty much all you need. So you have the audio, you have the image. We can now click on Generate Video. And voila, this only took like a minute. So let's play this and see if it works.
If you enjoy this video, remember to like, share, and subscribe to this channel to stay up to date with the latest AI news and tools.
Holy smokes. I mean, look at that. Now, there are artifacts, sometimes the edges of his face turn blurry, but overall, I mean, this is the most realistic face animator that you can use right now. The movements of his head look supernatural. The lip sync is just incredible. His lips match the audio really well. I am just really impressed by this. Now to download it, simply click on this download button. And by the way, this isn't the first AI face animator out there. So for example, there are a ton of these AI avatar tools such as Acool or DID or HeyGen, which offer a similar feature. I think they call this feature talking photos or talking heads, but it's basically the same thing. These tools have not been realistic so far. Like, the face just does not move naturally. It looks very robotic. And then Alibaba also announced this Emote Portrait Live tool, which can also take a single photo and make it say anything.
When I was a kid, I feel like you heard the term, don't cry. You don't need to cry. Crying is the most beautiful thing you can do. I encourage people to cry. I cry all the time, and I think it's the most healthy expression of how you're feeling. And I sometimes wish I just could have been told.
Now, this is by far the most realistic face animator I've seen. However, they have not released the code yet, so we can't actually use it. And then Microsoft also announced a similar thing. So it can take a similar image, you can plug in any audio, and it would make that image speak that audio. And the craziest thing about VASA 1 is it's real time. Plus, you can edit settings like the pitch, the yaw, and the XYZ axes as if you're manipulating a 3D model of this person. Just think how crazy this is.
But you know what I decided to do? I decided to focus all my attention, all my time on listening. So instead of doing something else, I just listened, and listened. Because I'm a true believer that if you're really bad at something like listening, for example, it only shows you that, hey, you have to practice listening as much as you can.
Just think how crazy this is. This AI could just take one photo and make it say anything and rotate the head in like any direction. Now, of course, they have not released this yet due to safety concerns. I mean, I'm sure you can think of all the things that could go wrong if this AI was released, right? This tool can make anyone say anything in real time with just one photo of them. But finally, we don't need Vasa or Alibaba's Emote Portrait Live. Hedra can do the exact same thing right now. So let's test out another example. This time, instead of using text-to-speech, I'm going to import an audio. So note that it supports both MP3 and WAV formats. So I'm going to upload an audio of a female talking. Let me just play this for you first.
In how you're feeling, and also you don't need to always be justifying it.
All right, just a really simple 5-second clip. Next, instead of generating a character, I'm going to upload my own image. So this is an image that I generated with Stable Diffusion. And then here, I'm just going to get rid of this prompt because we don't need it. All right, so we have the audio, we have the image. All we got to do is click generate. And by the way, as far as I know, this is all free right now. So definitely take advantage of this beta version while it's still free. And while this is generating, actually this technology is super similar to another paper I read called Hello. And this architecture was designed by Fudan University and Baidu. And again, it does the same thing. You just input any audio and one photo, and it would make that person speak or sing anything. And this is actually a free and open source tool that you can download and run locally on your computer for unlimited time. So I'm actually working on a tutorial for this. But anyways, back to Hedra. Our generation has finished loading, so let's play this and see if it works.
In how you're feeling, and also you don't need to always be justifying it.
Holy smokes. The way her head moves, the way she blinks, the way she speaks, it just looks so realistic. Now, again, this is not HD resolution, and there are noticeable flaws, especially in her teeth. You can see her teeth kind of warp in shape over time, and this is a known flaw for other face animators as well. But just the fact that it can move so naturally compared to other face animators that we've seen before, plus that you can use it for free right now, this is just so cool. All right, next I'm going to upload another audio. This time it's longer. It's going to be 16 seconds. Let me just play this for you.
So, sometimes nothing happens and sometimes everything happens all at once and you just gotta deal with it.
Perfect. And then instead of generating a photo, let me just upload a photo that I've generated using Stable Diffusion. So this time I'm going to try an anime character. Let's see if it can generate this. All right, let's see if this works.
So, sometimes nothing happens and sometimes everything happens all at once and you just gotta deal with it. And it's also just strange to both be extremely worried about different things and have your anxiety levels like peak to the highest they've ever been.
Oh boy, that is some nightmare fuel right there. I'm totally gonna have a nightmare about this tonight. So it looks like it can't really generate anime that well. Let me test one other example. This time I'm going to upload a male anime character, and then I'm going to upload a male audio.
If you plan to go for a run, and you don't have enough time to do a full run, do part of a run.
All right, let's see if this works. Thanks to the sponsor of this video, UPix. If you're feeling overwhelmed with Midjourney or Stable Diffusion, you don't want to worry about prompting or learning all these different settings, well, UPix has made it dead easy for you to generate high-quality, realistic images of yourself or anyone else in just one click. It works on desktop as well as on your phone. You don't need to install any apps or anything, it just works straight from your internet browser. Simply select the template, and then upload your photo, and then click Create. It's as easy as that. And look how realistic the results are. There's many templates for you to choose from and more to come, so check it out at upix.app. Let's see what we get.
If you plan to go for a run and you don't have enough time to do a full run, do part of a run. If you plan to go to the gym today but you don't have the full hour that you normally work out, do some push-ups. run up and down the stairs, go outside.
Alright, so as you can see here, it's not great for anime images. It only works for realistic or at least 3D characters. Alright, so instead of this, let me upload something else. Let me see if it can animate this watercolor painting. I'm going to keep the same audio and then click generate. Alright, let's see how this does.
If you plan to go for a run and you don't have enough time to do a full run, do part of a run. If you plan to go to the gym today, but you don't have the full hour that you normally work out, do some push-ups, run up and down the stairs, go outside.
Alright, so it doesn't work well with like 2D anime images, but for a watercolor painting of a human which looks moderately realistic, it can animate it just fine. Alright, next I'm going to try this 3D Pixar Disney style character and see if it can generate that. And then for the audio, I'm going to upload a really short audio clip. Let me just play this for you.
The first thing we need to look at is the letter H, so the sound at the beginning.
And then I'm going to click generate video. Alright, let's see how this does.
The first thing we need to look at is the letter H, so the sound at the beginning.
I mean, this is really good. You can see there are some inconsistencies with his eyes, but other than that, I mean, this is only going to get better and better with time. I'm really impressed that it can animate these like 3D characters as well. Alright, let's do something more challenging. Let's see if it can make this Shiba Inu say something. So I'm just gonna like generate audio. Let's write, hi, I'm just a Shiba Inu that can talk. Welcome to chat with me about anything. And then instead of Todd, let's try Dr. Von Fusion. Let's play this and see what it sounds like.
It is not so important to know everything as to appreciate what we learn.
Wow, okay, let's try that.
Hi, I'm just a Shiba Inu that can talk. Welcome to chat with me about anything.
Alright, well, you can see his mouth kind of transforms into a human mouth, which is kind of disturbing, but I mean, it is able to make the dog speak to some extent. Still very impressive. Alright, let's try something even more challenging. So, first I'm going to upload another character, which I made in Stable Diffusion, and then for the audio, I'm going to import a laughing sound. So, let me play this for you. Alright, so there's a laugh there, there's a cough at the end. Let's see if it can generate that. So you can see for laughter and coughing and other non-talking sounds, it doesn't really generate those well. Now, keep in mind that all of these generations, I'm really testing its limits. For like normal, realistic looking portraits with talking or singing audio, it generates those perfectly. And for, these generations, I'm really just testing its limits. I'm seeing if it can generate 2D animations, if it can animate a watercolor painting, a Pixar animation, a dog, and I'm seeing if it can also animate laughter and coughing. But I mean, overall, if you just want to get a portrait to say something, this works very well. Finally, let's have some fun. So I'm going to upload this meme, and then I'm going to say, yes, I'm the one who started the fire. And then for the voice, let's try this kawaii voice. Alright, and then we'll click generate. Alright, so we got this message. It says guidelines were not met because this photo was underage. So unfortunately, we cannot animate this meme. So let's try something else. I'm going to upload this guy, and then I actually went to ChatGPT, uploaded the image, and then got it to write me a funny one-liner that this guy would say. So I'm just going to copy this quote and then paste it in here. I'm going to remove the quotation marks just in case it messes up the generation. And then let's try Ryan. Let's see what Ryan sounds like.
If one is lucky, a solitary fantasy can totally...
All right, let's try this. All right, let's see the result.
When you accidentally click reply all to a company-wide email and have to live with the consequences.
Not bad, not bad. So there you have it. I mean, the possibilities are endless. You can be so creative with this tool. Now, I did chat with the Hedra team, and here are the specs. Currently, the maximum resolution is limited to 512 by 512, but they are planning a 720p model as we speak. The maximum duration right now is limited to 30 seconds. In theory, it's actually unlimited, but due to just the heavy demand right now, they've capped it to 30 seconds. And here's the best part. You can generate as many videos as you want. There are currently no limits. So take advantage of this while it's still free. I don't think they're going to keep it free for very long just because, video generation is computationally expensive. So that sums it up for Hedra. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this tool. If you've generated some cool or hilarious videos, welcome to also link to it in the comments below, and I'd love to see what you came up with. As always, I will be on the lookout for the newest and coolest AI tools to share with you. So if you enjoyed this video, remember to like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for more content. Also, we built a site where you can find all the AI tools out there, as well as look for jobs in AI, machine learning, data science, and more. Check it out at ai-search.io. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.